Okay, so now we are in our next module looking at making a fan page. So um, now I'm just going to give you a couple of teachings that are in the PDF and in the document, the course, I should say. But also I'll have them here for you, just a few things. And one of those is that just to keep in mind what a Facebook fan page is for and what a Facebook group is for. Okay, and this is the way I explain it. That a fan page is really about getting a message out to everyone. Okay, group pages like this one's a closed group. See, I'm still pending. Last time in our video, I requested to join it, and they still haven't accepted me yet. And that kind of gives you this feeling and this understanding that a Facebook group is for developing a community with a smaller group of people. Okay, so let's say it again. Fan page is to declare your message to the world. A group is for building community with a smaller group of people. Okay, there can be thousands, but at least it's not like the whole entire world. All right, that's probably as good as any way of explaining it to you. And then once you understand what things are for, you can begin to use them the way they're meant to be used. Okay, so let's make a fan page. Have you ever made one before? If not, you're going to make one with me. So you go up here. Here you see your name and these little items up here, notifications, and then there's this little triangle, upside down triangle. Click on it, and there's a lot of things that you can do here, right? And two of those things, we could create a page, and then later we could create a group if we want to. We're going to create a page. So click on that. Now it comes to this next step. Now this could be a little confusing. It's given us a couple of options. Do we want to make this page be a business or brand, or a community or a public figure? Now to avoid confusion, here's what I would say. For the most part, I tend to keep things business or brand. If you're a public figure, go ahead and put that. Community, organization, team, club, that's really not saying, do you want to build community? It's saying, are you coming, are you from a neighborhood, group, and you're having to build something just for the people that live in that neighborhood, or some association or a club. And really, you probably aren't, unless that makes sense to you. So I'd just go with the business or brand, other than some of these exceptions. So let's just do business or brand. Get started. All right, now we can kind of go to that next place. Okay. Got some things going on. Connect with customers, grow your audience, So we need a name for this page. Now, if we're going to do one about 70s muscle cars, let's just say, which, why not? Let's call it, what do you guys think? How about, tell you what, why don't we do Muscle Car Heaven? I don't know if that's taken. I haven't even researched it. You actually can. And sometimes, guys, I actually will wait and see if I know if I can get a domain in this, because if I could, I may want to have my page be named the same thing as my domain. Now you can change this and things like that, but why don't we, just for fun, Muscle Car Heaven, that sounds kind of like a cool, it's probably taken. Now I'm jumped here onto GoDaddy, you can see. And we're going to use GoDaddy. I recommend you use this GoDaddy for almost anything. I'm not even signed up for their affiliate program. I'm not getting anything from this. I just have found it's by far the easiest to use for a hosting. So this is if and when you want to build a website. There's HostGator. There's plenty of others. I just like GoDaddy because it's so easy for a newbie. I mean, everything here is just so easy to understand and figure out, and it's just really laid out very well. And even that, it might scare you a little bit the first time, but let's just kind of go through this. So let's see, we're going to find out if Muscle Car Heaven is even available. MuscleCarHeaven.com. GoDaddy will let you search for domains right on the front of their website. Sorry, it is taken. Well, I figured it would be. but I just wanted to see. Now, if you're really, really stuck on that exact name, then you could we could look at get a .org. Not bad. Make it pluralized. I don't think we want to make it plural. If we did, then you could get that Muscle Car Heavens, but that sounds kind of weird. I tend not to do all these other ones. I know some people think it's okay. .co, but to me, if I can't get .com, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. You could try to get .org. It really doesn't make that much difference anymore, really. But Muscle Car Heaven. So that one's taken, guys. You can call Muscle Car Paradise. Nope, that's taken too. Okay, well, let's just say we thought, well, we don't really care. MuscleCarHeaven.org was available, I believe. And, we could probably do that. Basically, whenever there's a .org, it tends to mean that's an online business. With a lot of employees and kind of an established business. But it doesn't have to mean that. So let's just say we took it. So I would just press add to cart. And I'm going to take this .org. I'm happy with it. I don't really care that .com is taken. You could chase them down and offer these guys $10,000 to have their domain. But do you really want to do that? No. Okay, now that's not very expensive, $7-8 to buy the domain for a year. So that's what you'd be doing right now. If I wanted to get that musclecarheaven.org from GoDaddy, I just went to my cart, and it's $8 for a year. Not too bad. Now doing this, guys, with the .org means I could keep this name, and I don't really care that much. But when I can, I like to keep them the same because when people search for things, they tend to do that. Category, well, cars, I guess. Automobiles. Okay, what kind is good? Car rental, cars. We'll just say cars. It's just cars. Continue. Now we're continuing. And you don't have to do this right now. It says add a profile picture. Okay. I don't think you're probably really ready to do that right now. You could. But to me, like I want to go search around for some cool pictures, not just throw something in here. And you can do it anytime. So we're going to skip that for the moment. Okay, and it's going to go. So there's actually two covers, photos. There's this photo and that photo. So we're going to skip them both. We can do them anytime. Look at that, Muscle Car Heaven. Isn't that fun? And see, anytime I want to, I can add a cover. And anytime I want to, I can change the picture. So that's really exciting. I love it when I see a new page. And maybe your life is like that. You've had a lot of crazy stuff going on this year and you'd like to just turn a new leaf and have a new page. Well, you can make a new page on Facebook. Settings is probably the next thing you want to do. And we're not going to take time to go through all these little things right now. You can find plenty of places where people give you in-depth details about all of this. But there are some important things you want to do, like this edit page. You probably want to go through that. The look of the template of your page. Did you know you could change it? You can. There's all kinds of different. We have a standard template, but what if we clicked on that and wanted to go with something a little more creative, like a business? Yeah, maybe venues, maybe movies, no. Nonprofit, no. Politicians, no. Restaurants, cafes, shopping. So some of these are more fun than others. If you've got a lot of videos, let's say that you're going to be doing a lot of videos. You're a video maker and you write a little bit, but you really want to have a lot of video. Well, then you could hit that video page. That might be a really cool way because I think cars look good on video. On the other hand, when they're antique cars, usually they're just showing them. You're probably not going to be having too many videos of that, I'm going to guess. I don't know for sure, but so, standard you start out with, and it's fine for us right now. But you can always change that. Okay, but that's the current, so you can kind of just cancel out. Okay, tabs. You can order your tabs different ways. The tabs are on the left side now, and those will be in this order the way they have them, but you can switch them around. You can just move them to wherever you want. You want the videos to be down here, and you want maybe you'll have a group that you want to be right up top. I would put it under posts. I'd keep posts right there, but you could put about right under posts. Maybe you could put photos under about. I don't know. You can do whatever you want, but that's what's cool about it. You can maneuver it around. Okay. Now, some of these other things that will be important to look at down the road, page roles. Are you the only person that's going to be, administrator, or you want some other people to help you? You can always, that's another thing you can always select down the road as you get more people into your group. Maybe you'd find someone that you give them a little bit more authority, not necessarily ultimate, but maybe a little more. You can add your Instagram stuff here, payments. All right. So these are just a couple of things that you're going to be doing. Nice thing about Facebook is they'll give you a bunch of suggestions of your friends. Do you want them to like your page? But I would say with this, now remember, what's the fan page for? Getting the word out to everybody. So you're going to be sending out messages from your page to the whole world. There's many people that will care, right? So that's why you need this fan page. You also need it if you ever do ads. And we're not really teaching about that in this course, but if you ever do that, you need a page to do ads. And for pulling off what we call a triple play in Facebook Authority, you need the fan page. Other than that, I think I've kind of given you a good idea of what you'll need. You will need to put in a cover and some other things, but for right now, that it kind of gets us to the end of this training. And we'll talk about a blog in the next one. See you there.